Coming up on Made Fit TV, more movements that I'm going to show you that you're probably doing wrong. Just like last week, this is part 2. Plus, when you hit a plateau, how do you know that you really hit a plateau, or if your body is just at that weight that it's supposed to be? Plus, have a couple of thank yous for our donors and your Made Fit TV viewer email of the week. Made Fit TV starts right now. Welcome to Made Fit TV. I'm your host, Jennifer DiDonato, and this is episode number 134. Made Fit TV is where fit bodies don't just happen, they're made. Welcome to the show. Tell your friends about it. You can follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/MadeFitTV. That's where I show all of the updates for our giveaways, you know, everything from training methods, all the works, even my little juicing recipes that I do every day. So that's vegetable juice, by the way. So follow me there, and you can email me at jenny@madefitTV.com. So this episode is going to be some more moves that I'm going to show you that you may be doing incorrectly. You know, form is a huge deal, like I explained in episode 133. If you haven't seen it already, check it out. I showed you the correct way to do tricep dips, bicep curls, and lunges and squats. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you deadlifts, push-ups, and crunches, okay? Because all these movements, if you do them wrong, you're going to injure yourself, possibly, and you'll also not get the benefit of the movement. So let's get started. I'm going to first show you the correct way to do a crunch. Move these out of the way. Now with crunching, with any crunches, you want to engage the abdominal muscles, okay? And you want to make sure you're targeting them. And a lot of people don't like doing abs. I hate doing abs. I'll admit it right now. But you want to make sure you're engaging them correctly, because if you're doing them, it's not about how many you're doing. It's about the quality. And a lot of times people just say, oh, well, how many crunches do I have to do, Jenny? And it's not about the number. It's about how well you do them and how much you concentrate and focus on the contraction. So the first thing you want to do with a standard crunch, you want to lie on your back. You want to make sure your back is straight. You don't want to arch the back. You want to keep it nice and straight. Now you just want to touch the back of your head. You don't want to clamp your hands together like this. You want to clasp them together. You don't want to bring your elbows forward. You want to keep your elbows back, back straight, and just lightly touch your head. And when you come up, aim for the ceiling. You don't want your chin to aim downward. You want your chin to be at least parallel to the ground. Pause for a moment and come back down. A lot of times I see this. And I see people who are exhaling on the downward. If you're not exhaling when you're supposed to, when your abs are contracting, what you can do is you can develop a dome of your abs. What you want to do is you want to make sure that they're healing, so they're coming inward. That's why you want to exhale on the up. So keep the chin up and back down. You don't have to come all the way up. This is quality over quantity. So you want to make sure you're at least getting that contraction in the abs. That's the most important thing. And work your way up with it. So if you're not doing them correctly, you may as well just not do them at all and stick to planks, because you could definitely throw your neck out of alignment, throw stuff out of alignment, and that would not be good. So crunches, make sure you're engaging the abs. Don't just go about the movement. Okay, the second move I'm going to show you is the correct way of how to do a push-up. So many times, a lot of times, either people are doing them on their toes or their knees, but a lot of times I'm seeing the back caving in. This is awful. Okay, a lot of times I'm seeing this, which is totally bad for your back, because you're completely flexing the back, and you're making it so it's putting a lot of pressure on the lower back. And same with the kneeling push-ups. I'm seeing this, sticking the butt out. What you want to do for a kneeling push-up is you want to make sure that your hands are about hip to shoulder width apart, and you want to lean forward. So you want to bring your hands just below the shoulders. If they're out here and you're leaning back, you're not doing a push-up. All you're doing is doing some Grady Williams squat thrusting thing. Squat. So you want to make sure you're engaging the arms, you're engaging the chest. Come down. Exhale. Tuck the butt in. You want to make sure you're making a nice straight diagonal line from your knees to your shoulders, keeping the abs straight. You don't want to come in like this. You don't want to stick the butt out. Keep it nice and straight, abs tight. Now, if you're a beginner or you're obese, you have a lot of weight to lose, you can get more in a square position, but just make sure that you're not maintaining the butt sticking out. You're just maintaining that position, coming straight down and up. You're not leaning it back, okay? So you can do that. Just make sure that you are coming right over the hands and pushing up. And then with the push-ups, making sure on the toes, you're making sure you're just keeping your entire back straight. Pretend you have a glass of water on your back. You don't want it to fall. Keep the abs engaged and contracted. That will make sure you're getting the best movement, the best targeting of the muscles for the chest, and it hits the abs as well. See, if you don't like to do those crunches like Jenny, you can do the push-ups. All right, the third movement is so important, deadlifts. Deadlifts could be a recipe for disaster. I've seen this so many times. A lot of guys, a lot of teenage guys will do their deadlifts totally like this, and I don't even want to even do them because I might injure myself. Doing this, thrusting their back. Check it out, completely rounded like a rainbow. What I want you to do, boom, pop the butt out, chest up. Stand all the way up. You want your butt out, you want your head up. Drive through the heels when you stand up. Keep the shoulders back, because this way you're actually strengthening the lower back, you're supporting the lower back at the same time, and you're keeping your back straight, and you're keeping it extended the way it should be. You're keeping it, flexed the way it should be. Because if you're extending the back and you're bringing it down, your muscles aren't contracted, they're not supporting the spine, and you're going to blow a disc if you're coming on the way up. So if you can't perform them correctly, lower the weight or try them without any weight at all. Try the movement. You want your feet to be hip to shoulder width apart. Just bring your arms straight down. Slight bend in the legs, soft knees, feet flat, butt out, chest up. Drive through the heels, bring the pelvis forward when you stand. I'm probably going to get a lot of sex comments on YouTube for that position because someone commented on the calf episode. Oh, I've been getting so many vulgar comments lately, but that is the right way to do the deadlifts. I know it may be uncomfortable sticking your butt out, but I guarantee you're going to hit the glutes. It's going to be a great movement. Hit the hammies, hit the legs, hit the abs, hit the upper back. It's perfect movement. Just make sure you're performing it correctly. And dads out there, if you're getting your kids to do these movements, make sure you're watching their form, okay? It's not unmacho to make sure you're having good form. All right, now to our viewer email of the week. Okay, before we get to our viewer email of the week, I just want to say thank you so much to Doug from Minnesota. Doug, you are my buddy. He is like my #1 fan. I love you so much. Thank you so much for your generous donation. It means so much to me. You've been such a great fan of Made Fit TV. You've been following us from the beginning, and I just totally appreciate it. It was so unexpected. So thank you so much for your donation. I'm referring to the donate link that we have on the homepage. You just kind of set it up there because it just allows people to express their appreciation for Made Fit TV. It's a free podcast. We want to keep it that way, so we just have the donation link on there just for any of you who want to express your generosity. So really appreciate it, Doug. Thank you, and get running on that treadmill. I know you love it. All right, on to our viewer email of the week. This is from Miriam from Dubai, and she says, about 2 months ago, I've been working out and eating healthy. I've lost 15 pounds, congratulations so far, but about 3 weeks ago, my weight stopped changing. It's the same time every time I step on the scale, same weight every time I step on the scale. I watched your top 10 reasons why you're not losing weight video, and I actually balanced through everything, so please help. I don't know what to do anymore. Miriam, I know you're referring to the 10 reasons why you're not losing weight video. It's a really great video that I have on my past episodes link on the homepage, or is it on this side? You have to at least give yourself a break. You know, you have to take a step back and take a look at the results you've seen. I know a lot of you guys out there have the same problem. You hit that point where you've lost a lot of weight, and then all of a sudden you feel like you've plateaued. But maybe take a step back and think, maybe this is where my body is supposed to be. Maybe my body is supposed to be at this point based on my muscle mass, based on my healthy eating, based on my activity level. And just at least be thankful that you are making those changes in your health. Sometimes hitting a plateau, it can be very frustrating, and you need to maybe take a step back and make those changes even more. Go over that video one more time, the top 10 reasons why you're not losing weight, and see what things you can change in your nutrition. Maybe the amount of calories you needed 15 pounds ago, you can spare a few of them. You can maybe cut back on your nutrition. Cutting corners, upping your intensity of your workouts. Make sure you're switching it up, guys, because you can definitely hit plateaus there. But I hope that helps. You know, don't beat yourself up over it. Just try to find other ways to challenge yourself and to make your nutrition even more healthier and working towards your goals as opposed to against them. So thanks so much for that email. If you want your email read on Made Fit TV, you can email me at the Ask Jenny link right above on the homepage, or you can email me at jenny@madefittv.com. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/MadeFitTV. That's that's the one you want to go to. And follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Jenny DiDonato. Thanks so much for joining us. I hope you guys learned a lot of stuff. If you didn't already, check out the previous episode I did last week, because there's other movements on there that you may be doing incorrectly, but that I can teach you how to do them right so you can benefit from them. All right, we'll see you next week.